Good morning, all the students. We welcome you to Mizoram University. At the same time, we congratulate you for getting opportunity to learn in this Mizoram University. Every year, we are conducting our ICT orientation for our new students here in ICT Center physically. Normally, we did through physical training class-wise. Okay, but because of this COVID pandemic, we could not arrange such things. So we are arranging this online virtual training. Anyway, we hope that you will be getting what information you require while you study in this university. So in this ICT orientation, these are the topic we are going to cover. As you can see on the screen, general information is like a help desk. Okay, ICT services provided by MZUN, useful ICT service and resources. Then the resource person will be myself, Dr. Silal Untuama, System Administrator, ICT Center. Then there will be some topics on do's and don'ts. Okay, now we are living in a digital world. We are touching a lot of social media platform, and we face a lot of cyber fraud, cyber crime. So we need to know what things not to be done and what things to be taken care of. So that will be taken up by Mr. Laurambam Suraj Singh, System Analyst, ICT Center. And the last topic will be MZU Library Service. We have a library, a good number of printed books. Apart from that, we have e-resources, online journals. So many services are provided by our Central University. So Mr. David Lal Shonoma, information scientist, is the person looking after a technical. So he will be explaining all the services available. So I will start with the general information. So these are the frequently asked questions we receive from the new student, newly admitted student. Yeah, you don't need to apply for student ID card. It will be prepared by a security cell. We have your information, we have your data. So by using that, the security cell will prepare it. But make sure that you have reported yourself after fee payment. In the department notification, you might have seen all the students who paid admission fee should report themselves to the concerned department through MZU online, or MZU website. Okay, in the university website, you would see a student corners is there. In that, we have online forms under that admission report form. If you don't report yourself, we will not know that you have taken admission in this university. So we cannot provide you any service, including the student ID. So this ID will be prepared based on those who have reported themselves. So please keep in mind. Then library membership, library information scientist has explained about some library service. So you have to apply separately for this library membership, so that date and time will be notified by library. Okay, normally it is sent through the department, or sometime we upload it in the university website and library website, and you download it and submit to the concerned department. Then the concerned department will send inbound to the library. So you wait for this notification. Right now you cannot come physically to the campus, so no need to be in a hurry. Okay, we'll notify later. Then many students will want to know about how to get hostel seat. Okay, so this hostel seat also will make it online. My suggestion is, my advice is regularly check our university website, Mizoram University website. There will all the notification, including this hostel. When the pandemic situation is over and the authority consider it's time to open for the hostel, then we will launch that online application form, and whoever interested to stay in hostel, you will apply it. So no need to ask the concerned department or your senior. Just wait the notification to come out in the university website. And We are providing institutional email ID. This serves many purposes. For research scholar, in some research portal, you need to register yourself using institutional email ID. In many places, they don't accept your personal email ID like yahoo.com, gmail.com. They will ask for what is your institutional email ID. So we are providing all the students IMZRE email ID that I will explain later in detail. Okay, that we already created who have reported till yesterday evening. And we have a campus Wi-Fi. Our university campus is fully covered by Wi-Fi. All the classrooms, all the hostels, we're providing free campus Wi-Fi. Okay, so for that, we will create Wi-Fi user account by using mobile phone number you have given in admission report. We won't use the one given during admission registration because many have changed again. So after getting admission and after fee payment, you need to do admission report form from the university website, as I explained earlier. There you have to enter your valid mobile number. Without that valid mobile number, you will not receive any login account. So this we will activate when you can come to the campus. Okay, right now no use of creating the user account. Once the classes are open for physical classes, then we will create Wi-Fi account and you can use it unlimited. Okay, we don't have any limitation in the usage. This is one of the main advantages of this university. Your seniors are also using this campus Wi-Fi. And the student ID, don't confuse the student ID card. During your stay in this MZU, you will be assigned student ID. That will be same as your application form number. So in many places already you have used that application form number. That same number, same form number will use it for your student ID. That will be for your student ID card, library membership, a Wi-Fi account, everywhere you will be identified by that application form number. And this MZE registration is related to academic work. Just listen carefully, those who came from other university. University registration is done only, is required only one time. Okay, who pass out graduation from affiliated college of Mizoram University, you don't need to do registration again. Whatever you already got in BA, BSc, BCom, that will still valid in your PG courses, even till a PhD. No need to reapply for registration. That is valid throughout your study under Mizoram University. But who came from other universities like Delhi University, JNU, Assam University, other than Mizoram University, you have to apply with MZU registration. For that, you have to produce migration certificate from your previous institution. Okay. Without this MZU registration, you will not be able to pass your course. Even if you couldn't get in the first year, it is mandatory before your final result is declared. Without MZU registration, your final result, your MA final result, MSc final result will not be declared. So please get it, migration certificate from your previous institution and apply registration. That application form will be available from exam department and university website as well. So please take this thing seriously. And the last thing is ICT clearance. We are providing this ICT service. So after completion of your course, we have an online form there. You have to apply for ICT clearance. Again, without this ICT clearance, your final result will not be declared. But you don't need to be in a hurry. You still have 2 more years to do this thing. Okay. Now we are telling in advance. Then There are a few ICT service provided by university to the student. As I mentioned earlier, the first one is institutional email. You can note down or you can take a screenshot how to log into university email site. It is webmail.mzu.edu.in. From here, you can log into your MZU email, webmail.mzu.edu.in. I have already created user account for those who reported themselves. Your email ID will be your student ID, form number @mail.mzu.edu.in. This is just an example. Okay. MZU. No, this is your form number. It will be different for every student. Your form number @mail.mzu.edu.in. Your password, default password, will be capital M ZUICT@123. This is common for all. We call it default password. In the first login, you will change it to your own choice. Okay. Phone itself. Go to this site and use your email ID in this format. For example, webmail.mzu.in. Here you will type your email ID. You have to type the full ID, including @mail.mzu.edu.in. Then your password will be for first time login MZUICT@123. This is how your email inbox will appear. Okay. Here you can change, you can explore, because you all know how to manage this email. It is already created. You can try it right away. And one thing is, you already have your own personal email, like Gmail, Yahoo, or Hotmail. So maintaining two emails, sometimes you forgot to check whether new email has come or not. In that case, you can link your MZU email with your existing personal email. Okay. You can link. For example, I'll show you. Okay, I log into my Gmail account. Then I want to link my Gmail account with my MZU official email ID. Then in that case, I go to this, see all settings. Then in account, under account, check mail from other account. You click on this, add a mail account. Here you will type your MZU email ID. Yeah, I will use the existing one. Type the full ID. Then next, username will be same as above. .mzu.edu.in. Then password will be password for this email. And then here, be careful here, you have to type server would be webmail.mzu.edu.in. Okay. Please note this one. The POP server would be webmail.mzu.edu.in. Then you can select this. Is it up to you? Not compulsory. then add account. Yeah, what I just did is your mail account has been added. I have added my MZU email account to my Gmail, my personal Gmail. Next. Yeah. Yeah, in that way, you can add and you can link your existing email, whether it is Gmail or Yahoo or Hotmail. You can link MZU email so that your department may send email to your MZU account. Then you don't need to open it. All the mail sent to your MZU email will be forwarded, a copy will be forwarded to your personal email. Okay, so that you have to try it. It's a simple task. I hope you won't have any problem. Then the next one is Mizoram University. As we are all going for this online mode of learning, we have a learning management system. Okay, so many of you have already seen this site. No, I hope you still remember this mzu.org.in. This is where you have given your online admission portal. So apart from that, we have another server, mzu.lms.org. This is learning management system. Many departments are using this. Teachers create the course content, give assignment, give online tests. All the C1, C2, C3 tests are done through this software. Okay. After you joined, I don't know whether classes are already started in online mode in some department. Some may be using this, I'm not sure. So when the time comes, you will know in details. Right now, we won't go deep into this system. Very simple one. If the department decided to use this system, then we will create user account for all of you. Then you can log in and do all the academic activities. So these are a few services provided by ICT Center. Then this is another service available throughout the nation. It is not just a MZU service, it is provided by the Government of India, National Digital Library. Okay, so the address is ndl.iit. You don't need to memorize this one. Just go to Google and search it, National Digital Library of India. Then this page will open. For this, you need registration, but you don't need to bother about it. ICT Center, we will create your user account to this National Digital Library. Okay, within 1 or 2 days, we will create your user account and you will get activation link and username and password in your MZU email. Remember, all the MZU related task information will be based on your MZU email ID, not to your personal email. Okay, from now on, till you leave the university, all official academic matters will be sent through this MZU email ID only. So you can see this National Digital Library. This is the home page. Okay. From here, you have to log in. Without logging in, you can see many things. But the content, you may not be able to see the content, the full content. So we have to log in. So member login. I will log in at my personal account. Just 1 minute. Okay, now I log in as my personal user account. See, you can see so many millions of data available. This is Government of India initiative, and the portal is developed by IIT Kharagpur. Okay. See, this digital library is not that all the file, all the PDF, all the videos are put in one server. It's not like that. Many institutions have our own digital library. For example, IIM Ahmedabad, IIM Calcutta, IIT Bombay. We have our own online e-resources. So all those links are provided through this National Digital Library. It is a kind of portal, a single window portal from where we can access anything. For example, if I go to science, then there are different categories. Okay, physics, you can see physics, see MIT open source, different resources will be linked from this digital library. Okay, the contents itself are not stored in this digital library, but it provides a link, easy access to millions of other e-resources. So for this, we will create user account for you. Then you can check after 1-2 days. And another thing is digital locker. So I hope most of you have Aadhaar number along with Aadhaar link mobile number. You have to create this digital locker account. You can see this is the link. Here is a free service given by Government of India. This is a very important one. Okay, in the future, all of our academic record, like our BA, BSc, graduation, postgraduate certificate and mark sheet, everything will be available in our digital locker. Now recently, Government of India Ministry of Education has launched a new new program called Academic Bank of Credit, ABC. In this scheme, one student can join multiple institutions at a time. Okay, he will have or she will have a parent institution like MZU where she will study 50% of his course, but the remaining 50% she can join from other university like Bombay, Delhi, JNU, Guwahati, like that. So one student can join or do his post-graduation course in multiple institutions. So all his mark sheet details, for example, she is doing 10 papers in MZU, 1 paper in Assam University, 3 papers from Delhi University, like that. So all the mark score, everything will be stored in this academic banks of credit. It is like we are keeping our money in bank. In the same way, we will be keeping our academic record in this academic bank of credits. So in the future, all academic activities will be based on online. So in that purpose, you need to have digital locker already. So this may sound like a future plan, but right away, you can upload your academic certificate, important document, everything in this digital locker. It is a free online storage. And those who have a genuine driving license issued by Government of India, then your driving license will be already there in your digital locker, your Aadhaar card, even our COVID vaccination. This certificate are already in our digital locker. Okay, so I'll show you. Many of you might have this already have this one, but maybe new for some. So this is digital locker page, digilocker.gov.in. So you can sign up by using your full name as per Aadhaar. Aadhaar is the basis. Without Aadhaar, you cannot do anything in this digital locker. You type your name, date of birth, mobile number. This should be linked with your Aadhaar number. Then you type 6-digit security PIN, email ID. I don't insist you to put your MZU email ID here. This is not specific to MZU. This is a general purpose service. So you can put your personal email ID, and the most important one is Aadhaar number, your valid Aadhaar number. Then you will get your user account. After that, you can sign in different way, either by your Aadhaar number or mobile number or username. That is up to you. After you receive account activation, you will create your own user login name. This is a very secure system. It will come OTP to my mobile. Okay. This is my digital locker. Okay. Digital locker is nothing but online storage where I can put my own documents. See, Aadhaar card, I didn't upload my Aadhaar card. It was done from Aadhaar authority side. Driving license, registration. So normally we do vehicle registration in a Ministry of Road and Transport. So all the registration, car registration details are coming. Even this LPG gas subscriptions are coming. Okay. See, I can upload my document. My suggestion is you upload or keep all your educational certificate and mark sheets here. You can upload. It will support up to 1 GB space. So we are living in a digital world. So many times we will require to submit my tribe certificate, income certificate, voter ID. So whatever is important, whatever you consider important, you make a soft copy and upload in your digital locker. This is a very safe place. It is maintained by Ministry of Information Technology. Okay. So the only requirement is you need to have Aadhaar. In the future, Mizoram University is also in the process of implementing National Academic Depository. We call it NAD. Once it is fully implemented, your PG result, MA, MSc result will automatically come to your digital locker. Many of you might have passed out from CBSE. That class 12 result, CBSE result mark sheet certificate also are linked with digital locker. Okay, nowadays, Government of India is promoting this one. Many school boards, higher education board are linked with digital locker process. So student automatically receive their mark sheet in their locker. Even in the near future, after implementing NAD, National Academic Depository, and even for admission purpose, you will not require to attach or upload your mark sheet and certificate. You will simply give your NAD ID, then the institution will verify your document by using your NAD ID. So that is the future. So for that purpose, you need to prepare. First thing is activate or create digital locker account. And the last one, we will not talk that much this time. Online storage. Nowadays, teaching learning processes to online mode. In the new education policy, even after this COVID pandemic, in the normal situation also, almost 25% of curriculum syllabus are supposed to be delivered in online mode. So you need to prepare for this online. In the online mode, normally you will receive reading materials, study materials in electronic format. So in the earlier days, we used to keep it in floppy disk, pen drive, external hard disk. Okay. But now the trend is we keep all our reading materials in online. That is available all the time, anytime, anywhere, access basis. So there are two popular online, free online storage, Google Drive and OneDrive. Google Drive is a part of Google service. So if you already have Gmail account, then you already have this Google Drive service. You can store up to 15 GB data in your Gmail account. Previously, it was 30 GB, but if you require more, you can buy even 1 terabyte, 100 GB, 200 GB. You can pay on an annual basis. If you feel that 15 GB is not enough for you to keep your materials, then you can buy. If you buy 100 GB, it may cost around 2,000, some approximate, for 1 year. OneDrive is from Microsoft. If you have a Microsoft email account, Microsoft account like a Hotmail, then OneDrive is a part of that. They are also offering 15 GB. See, this is nothing. You are almost all of you have been using this. For example, I log into my Gmail account, then I go to here, then Drive. Okay, this is my Drive. Here also, I keep all of my educational certificates here. For easier access, I didn't put all of them in a digital locker, but here later, because digital locker has lesser space, just 1 GB. So I keep my educational certificate soft copy in my Google Drive. In the same way, you can create folders depending on, for example, you'll be joining MCOM first semester, then paper-wise, you can create all these things. Okay. In the same way, you can use OneDrive. Advantage of this is it has mobile apps. So from your mobile phone, you can access your materials anytime, as long as you have internet connection. You can try it. So 15 GB plus 15 GB, or else you can have multiple Gmail accounts if you feel 1 GB is not enough. If you are a favorite of the freebies, okay, then you can create multiple Gmail account. Then every Gmail account will come with the 15 GB. Then you can store all your materials. So that are a few basic things we would like to introduce. So ICT Center, one of our function is to provide ICT training to teachers, college teachers, employees, and students as well. Tomorrow, we will be giving training to all PhD students, PhD scholars. Their requirement is a little bit different from PG student. So I think we have covered the basic information normally required by PG student. In the future, we may think of certificate course like digital life skills certificate. Okay. So we will start with the session. So my name is Mizoram Singh. I'm working here as a system analyst for the past several years. And based on my experience, like students, they are always, all the time, they're coming to me regarding their problems. So what you can do to avoid those kind of issues that I'm going to discuss with you, like before you face those kind of issues. So the do's and don'ts of the ICT program, the do's and don'ts of the ICT. The first one is obvious. You have to physically secure your laptop or your mobile phone or your iPad or your tablet whenever you are going on. Okay, that is the reason you never leave your laptop unattended, because someone can just take it away
or they can download spyware into your laptop and monitor all the activities. Okay, if someone is just taking away your laptop or your mobile phone, you will know for sure that it has been stolen. Okay, what if someone has not taken away your mobile phone or your laptop, but what if they just download a spyware into your computer or on your mobile phone? Then whatever you are doing on your mobile phone or on your computer, that person, he will be able to view. Okay, any video call you are doing, any voice call you are making, if that person will be able to hear it, he will be able to record it. All the photos, all the videos that is on your mobile phone or on your laptop, they will be able to view it. Okay, so as far as possible, whenever you are leaving your place, always physically secure your laptop. Okay, that is the first point. The obvious reason that I have said, they can steal your password and your bank details, etc. Then regarding the passwords, what you can do? The passwords, it should be unique and hard to guess passwords. And you never keep the same password for different online accounts. What it means is that if you have an Facebook account, if you have an Instagram account or a Gmail account and your bank account, okay, if you are setting a same password for all the accounts, if any hacker is having access to one of the accounts, that hacker will be having access to all the other accounts also. So it will compromise your all the other accounts. So as far as possible, set a different account, set a different password for different accounts. And create a password that has a mixture of uppercase and lowercase letters, special characters and numbers. For example, like this one. Why it is becoming relevant nowadays? Nowadays, there are lots of bots that are trying to guess your password. Okay, that is called brute force attack. What they are doing is they know their username and they are trying your password again and again. Okay, by using some combinations of letters or by using some combinations of alphabets like that. Okay, so if you have only 26 characters of the English, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but maybe after 1 year or something like that, those bots will be able to crack your password. Okay, ultimately they will be able to crack your password. Okay, so if you mix your uppercase, lowercase, and special characters, it will take those bots to take more number of years to crack those passwords, or maybe they may never be able to crack your passwords. Okay, so that is the reason you have to use the combinations of uppercase, lowercase, and special characters and numbers to set your password. And regarding firewall, antivirus, or anti-spyware, what you are supposed to be doing? You need to install a comprehensive firewall, antivirus, or anti-spyware software package on your computer or laptop. And you have to update the same on a regular basis. Why it is important? It can detect and remove the viruses and the spyware that can steal vital information. Okay, even if you are not able to afford the premium one, always at least install the free version. Okay, there are lots of free versions available for your mobile phone or for your laptops also. I personally use Avast, but I'm not recommending Avast to anyone. I'm not advertising Avast, but I have been using Avast, the free one, for a long time, and it has kept me safe for a very long amount of time. Okay, so you can go for that Avast. The free one is also there. You install it. At least install a free one if you can't afford a premium one. And what to do when you are sharing your account, or when you are sharing your phone or laptop, or when you are sending it for your phone or laptop for repairing or maintenance. Okay, do not just give away your phone, do not just give away your laptop for repairing or maintenance. First thing first, you have to clear your browsing history. The reason, the cache in the temporary files stored in the memory may contain account numbers and other sensitive information. Okay, so whenever you are doing any kind of online transactions or anything, So those caches and the temporary files that are stored in your memory, it has your account numbers and passwords stored. Okay, that is the reason before you give away your laptop or your mobile for repairing or maintenance, you should always clear the cache. Is it clear? So if you have any issue, please post in the Q&A. Yeah, I've turned off my video. One person is asking. Yeah, I've turned off the video. So when you are trying to sell your phone or laptop, what you have to do? Many of you are selling your old phone. Many of you are selling your old mobile, old laptops without taking any precautions. That is going to create lots of issues for you. So how you want to avoid that one? If you're trying to sell your mobile phone or laptop, so you have to format the hard drive. First thing first, you have to format the hard drive. Okay. Formatting the hard drive is not enough. So even if you have formatted the hard drive, the other person, if he is a tech savvy or someone like the other person, if he wants, he can always recover the things that was in your mobile phone or on your laptop. Okay, so just notice whatever it was there, even if you have done the formatting or even if you have deleted that one, that person can always recover it. So in order to avoid that, what you have to do is you have to clean the hard drive. There is one process called wipe the hard drive clean. Okay, in mobile phone, when you go inside your mobile phone, that factory reset option is there. So if you do that factory reset option, that hard drive will be clean. And if you are doing, if you're trying to sell your laptop, what you have to do is you have to clean the hard drive. There is inbuilt option is there, even for your MacBook and your Windows laptop, it is there. Just go inside there and then wipe the hard drive option is there. You have to do that before selling your mobile phone or laptop. And if you are involved in some kind of online transactions, what you are going to do? So I will take up the questions later on. So one person is asking about the antivirus something. I'll pick up the questions later on if that is fine. So online transactions. If you are involved in some kind of online transactions, you have to use a virtual keyboard wherever possible. The reason, it can prevent keylogger compromises. What is meant by keylogger compromise is that if your laptop or if your mobile phone is infected by a virus or by a malware, then whatever you are typing on your mobile, whatever you are typing on your screen or from your keyboard, that will be recorded by the hacker. That means your account and your password will be known to him. And if you are using a virtual keyboard, then those things can be avoided. So wherever possible, always use a virtual keyboard if it is available. Then always clear your browser cache after each session. And log off completely from your online banking website, close the browser and log off PC when not in use. And register for SMS alerts to keep track of transactions in your account. These are the general things. This is not particularly related to Mizoram University, but many of our students, they don't know where to go. So most of the time they used to come to me. So that's why I have faced lots of these kind of issues. That's why I'm sharing my experience with the newcomers. And avoid using free unsecured Wi-Fi for shopping or banking. Especially for those free restaurants where the free Wi-Fi is available. So always avoid using those kind of free Wi-Fi. I have personally experienced one instances where my Wi-Fi is turned on and it gets automatically connected to a free Wi-Fi. And what happened was that I noticed that my gallery, the photos and the videos that was inside my gallery, it was starting to download over that Wi-Fi. It was going on automatically. Okay, so as far as possible, turn off your Wi-Fi if you are not going to use it, because any other free Wi-Fi in the nearby, in the vicinity, they can get connected to your mobile phone or your laptop, and all of your data can be compromised. Okay, so always turn off your Wi-Fi, and if you are going to connect a Wi-Fi, make sure that you know that Wi-Fi. Maybe your home, or maybe for the university Wi-Fi, you can use that. And check if the website's URL begins with HTTPS or the log sign appears. So this one, you can check by yourself. If you're going to visit any website, you will notice that there is a log sign here, just before the name of the website. So if the log sign is present, this means that the website is secure, or that means the password cannot be stolen if you take enough precautions. So if this blockchain is missing from your bank website, then do not visit that website. It may be a hacked website. And access your bank's website by manually typing its URL in the address bar. And never access it from an email or a text message. So if you're going to access your banking website, so you always type the URL manually your website in the URL manually. Okay, you may be receiving some link in the email or the text. Then if you directly click on that one, chances are that that is a hack website, and that is not a genuine one. So always, if you are visiting any website, always type it manually. And use multi-factor authentication. This means if you are trying to access, or if you are trying to log in, the one OTP will come into your mobile phone that will make it two-factor authentication. Your webcam. Now you are enrolled in the Mizoram University. You will be doing these online classes all the time. So you may be accessing from your laptop or from your mobile phone. And when there is one issue that you have to note, when not in use, cover your webcam. Okay, so webcam, if your webcam has been compromised, okay, so the other person, the hacker, he can record whatever you are doing in front of the laptop. Okay, to avoid that, you first install an anti-malware or an antivirus program. Then the other thing that you can do is you always cover your webcam. A simple tap on the webcam will be sufficient. That means if you're not using your webcam at that time, what you can do is just a simple tap. Okay, just put it on top of your webcam. That will cover your webcam. And when you are not using when you are about to use the webcam for attending classes and anything, you can just remove that tab and you can use it. And once you are done, you can cover it again. That way, it will prevent yourself from recording by the hacker. So some of the don'ts. Never write down your passwords. Okay, especially on a post-it note stuck on your computer. So whenever students, they are having some problem or something like that, whenever they are bringing their laptop to me, what I notice is that they are saving their passwords on a sticky note on their laptop screen. Yeah, that is one thing that you should never do. Okay, if you have to write down your password, write it down somewhere and put it somewhere safe. And never put your username and password in the same place. Okay, never put your username and password in the same place. And never give out your password to anyone, whether you know them or not. This applies to your university accounts. Your university email will be created, your university Wi-Fi account will be created, your university digital library will be created, and all of these things, okay, your account is your sole responsibility. Later on, if something happens to you and you cannot claim that you have given your password to your friend or to someone you know, okay, that is your responsibility. So always make sure that you are keeping your password secret from others. So email creation and digital library and everything, it will be taken up in another session by one of our colleagues. And never use your personal information such as name, date of birth, and address, etc. as your password because they're easy to guess. And avoid making your personal information public on social media sites and internet in general. Many of you are putting your mobile phone number, many of you are putting your date of birth in your social media profiles. Always avoid using that. Always avoid doing that. And avoid checking keep me login or remember me options in websites, especially on public computers. The reason, if the internet goes off in between, then you will not have chance to log off from that website. If that is the case, your account will still be logged in when other person is using that computer. So always make sure that you are not checking that remember me option whenever you are using your accounts, especially from public computers. And never use your official email address for social media sites. That is strictly restricted. Okay, you will be getting your emails and you can never use that email for accessing social media sites. Never respond to pop-up ads that may come up on your screen. Close windows containing pop-up ads or unexpected warning by clicking on the X button in the upper right-hand-most corner of the window, not by clicking within the window. What it means is that you may have noticed that whenever you are visiting any website or something, some pop-up is coming up on your screen. So what happens is that on many students or many other people, unknowingly, they click on that pop-up. Okay, if the pop-up has been infected by the website or it is deliberately designed by a hacker, whenever you are clicking on that pop-up, what will happen? Your data and everything, it will be transferred to that website. Okay, to avoid that, you have to, if you do not know that pop-up, like if you do not trust the website, then on the right-hand corner, then one cross sign will be there. So instead of clicking inside the corner, anywhere inside the pop-up, you click on that right-hand corner and it will close the pop-up. And avoid visiting inappropriate websites or websites that are not fully aware of. And always log out of your online accounts when you are done. This is especially important when you are using a public computer. Do not install software that comes as an attachment in emails. Many of you might be checking your emails and many of the spammers or many of the hackers, they might be sending something in your email as an install link. If you're getting anything in your install link as an install link in the email, you should never do that. And avoid saving your debit or credit card information on websites and web browsers. And don't leave wireless or Bluetooth turned on when not in use. Only do so when planning to use and only in safe environment. Okay, so many of you are using your Bluetooth devices like your earpod or the headphone or something like that, and you just leave your mobile Bluetooth turned on. If some hacker wants, they can always connect to your device using the Bluetooth. Okay, so keep it a habit whenever you are not using your Bluetooth, always turn off the Bluetooth of your mobile phone. And final don'ts. Never share your personal bank details on phone, email, or SMS, even if the caller or sender seems genuine. Even if you are getting some call to share your emails or password or anything, you never do that. And don't be tricked into giving away confidential information. It's easy for an unauthorized person to call and pretend to be an employee or business partner. Okay, you never give away your details over a phone or over an email. And don't respond to phone calls or emails requesting confidential data. And thank you. And if you have any queries, you can always post in the Q&A and I will make sure to reply them.
How to access our e-library. So Mizoram University, since last year, due to pandemic, library is not possible to access physically. We are not fully opening the library, and because of that, we are planning to implement an e-library where users can access our e-resources. So our e-resources are mainly the e-books, e-journals, and some open knowledge, which are freely available. And from a single sign-on, this resources can be accessed. So what user need to do is simply we will give account to all the students and scholars, and from that point, whatever subscribed ebooks, journals, and some open access knowledge, it can be accessed and download, and this can be accessed from anywhere at any time and from any device. That means it can be accessed from your desktop, from laptop, as well as from your mobile or from your mobile phone or your smartphone. So what I will do is I will introduce the key features. The platform will host all the e-resources in one place. And also it will be integrated with our library OPAC. This library OPAC is to search our catalog, our print collection of books in the library, and search our catalog, and to log into the library account. But since accessing the library physically is not possible, only I will talk about the e-library. And also in this e-library, you can access our institutional repository, where thesis, PhD thesis, as well as MPhil dissertations are uploaded. And this will be an open access, means anybody can access freely and download the content from our institutional repository.
Is the voice audible now?
Is it okay?
Can anyone confirm, is the voice okay now?
Okay, I will continue. So the second point is single point discovery. So as I have mentioned that you'll be given an account. We will register account for everyone. So earlier it was discussed that you'll be getting your institutional email account. So we will use that institutional email account to create and register your e-library account. So you don't have to do anything. We will register everything for you. The account, login ID and password detail will be sent to your institutional email account. So later on, I'll show you how to demonstrate how to access and log into the e-library. Now the next point is single point discovery. Here you can log in and access all the e-resources, the e-books, e-journals, as well as the open knowledge which are freely available. And then remote access. Due to COVID pandemic, it is very important that what used to be available and accessible only from the campus network has to be given permission to be able to access from remote. So this e-library will enable to access all the e-resources or subscribed resources and what we got free under eSource Sindhu from a single point and can be accessed from the remote. Next is the e-library comes with mobile apps. So this is very convenient because you can download the mobile app from Play Store. It comes with iOS and Android. So you can access our e-library from your smartphone. So I will just share with you how to download this mobile app. You can simply go to Play Store and type Nimbus, K-N-I-M-B-U-S. So our e-library platform has been implemented on Nimbus digital library platform. So by simply typing Nimbus, you will get the apps. You can download, install it, and use from your smartphone. And the last one is subject collection. This our e-library will be providing 85,000 plus ebooks, 18,000 plus journals, and 16,000 plus multimedia content. So once you get your email account, your e-library account, you will be given access to all these resources. So we hope that this will help, especially for the scholars in their research. Next is I will show you, I will go through how to log into our e-library. Now, as I mentioned, you will, once we register your account, you will get an email from Nimbus Online Private Limited. So here, the details of your login ID and password will be sent to your institutional email. Now the login ID, this is sample, it's a demo only. You will get your institutional email ID for your login ID, and the password will be similar for all. That means it will be user at Nimbus, K-N-I-M-B-U-S. So using this, you can log into our e-library. So what you need to do is, you please note down this address, mzu.nimbus.com. So by typing this address, it will I will repeat. Okay, so once you enter this mzu.nimbus.com, it will take you to our eLibrary login page. So as I mentioned earlier, that you will be getting the login detail in your institutional email, and simply you visit this and click on sign in. So what you need to do is you have to enter the email ID as well as the password provided in your email. So I'll just demonstrate on my email, that is Gmail. I enter the email ID and the password is user@nimbus. So the password will be same for everyone. Once you enter the detail, you click on sign in and the system will prompt you to change your password. Now, when I logged in, the system is asking me to change my password. So I need to enter the old password, that is user@nimbus. This will be same for everyone. Now I will give my own password. So then you confirm your password. So once I enter the old password and the new password correctly, click on update password. Now your account, your eLibrary account is activated. So you can start browse our collection. You can browse by source. These are the publishers. IEEE, this is mainly for engineers. JSTOR will have around 35,000 titles. Springer, more than 1,000. Taylor and Francis, will be around 900 plus. Wiley Online, around 1,000. So you can browse by publisher wise, or you can browse by subject wise, or you can browse by content wise, whether you want to see the database, ebook, journals, and so on. Or if you know the title, or if you simply want to search whether the resource you want is available in our eLibrary, what you need to do is simply enter the keyword here. You can search by title, by author, or by everything. So let me give one example. Let me search by title. So I'm just giving psychology as a keyword. So any ebooks or journals having psychology in its title will be list. Now it finds a number of results. Here you can see that there are 432 number of titles which are having psychology in its title. So it may be an ebook or journals. Suppose the first one is what you are looking for. What you need to do is simply click on read, and this will take you to the detail page. And you can start reading the content online, or you can download the content. So all the details can be accessed freely. So using the eLibrary is very simple. Once you get your account details, and once you create your login account, what you need to do is simply you log into the e-library and you can start searching. And if you find any relevant resources that can be accessed freely, as well as you can download the content. Now, coming to the institutional repository. Here you'll find institutional repository. This is where we upload our MZU, PhD thesis, as well as MPhil dissertation. So you click on this, it will take you, or click on read, it will take you to our institutional repository of MZU. Here we have uploaded annual reports, MPhil dissertation, as well as PhD thesis. So the number of items that we upload is 900 plus. If you want to see the details, PhD, click on this PhD thesis, and you can browse by department wise. So under biotechnology, what theses are available that you can see it, and I hope that this will be useful for the scholars, because what topics are being already available, what theses are available that can be seen. So department wise you can browse, and these are freely accessible, freely available. That means you can download the entire content. So it's very simple. And if you want to directly access this, simply by entering the address. The address for our institutional repository is mzuir.inflipnet.sc.in. So you can note down the address mzuir.inflipnet.sc.in. So this will be useful for the scholars. You can see what topics have already been uploaded in our repository. Now next is you can visit our library website. Our library website is lib.mzu.edu.in. Here in our library website, you can find information, detailed information about library, and what resources that we subscribe and what we got under eSource into. But all these are accessible from our e-library. And then you will find digital repository. So that is what I just mentioned, our thesis and MPhil dissertation collection, what facilities we provide. And from download, you can see, you can get the membership form for students. So from here, you can download the library membership form. And also, you'll be able to access our WebOPAC. That is the web-based online public access catalog to search our library collection, the printed one. But due to some technical issue, this internet version is not yet activated. There's some issue. In a couple of weeks, this will be rectified and it will be accessible from the internet. So currently, it is the WebOPAC is only accessible within the intranet. So if you click on this, it will take you to our web page, and where you can search our collection, whether certain books are available or not, whether some author, particular author, the books are available or not, that you can search our catalog. This is for the printed one, not for the e-resources. So I'm just mentioning this because once this COVID pandemic is over, or things can be resumed as normal, this will be used to search the printed collection of the library. Now, in our website, when you access our homepage, you will find access to Mizoram University e-library is live. Now, when you click on this, you will see the details on how to sign up to our e-library, but you don't have to do it because this is what we used earlier. What I want to mention is you will find the link to download this e-library mobile apps. So the link for Android version as well as iOS version is given. So in case you find difficulty to find the apps to download, you can check, you can visit our website, library website, and you click on the access to Mizoram e-library. Then you'll find the download link for Android as well as iOS. So it'll be convenient for you because you can access from anywhere, anytime, and from any device. So you can browse and go through our e-resources. But one thing that I want to mention is the e-resources available in our e-library may not be equally relevant for everyone, because depending on your subject, some scholars may find more resources and some may find only few relevant resources, because it is not equally distributed, the entire e-collection. So that I hope you understand. So I'll come to the end of it. I hope it is clear, and I hope you will understand it. I will once again mention that you don't need to sign up on your own. We will register your account and the login detail will be sent in your institutional email. Once you get your email, all you need to do is visit mzu.nimbus.com and sign in with your pre-registered detail. Once you logged in, you need to change your password immediately. So change your password and remember your password. Then you can access our e-resources collection through our e-library from anywhere, anytime, and from any devices. So I will finish with this.